Market watchers say the extended use of the multi-currency system is ideal for Zimbabwe's macroeconomic stability and fluidity of domestic capital markets. This after indications of the termination of the multi-currency regime in the next 24 months by authorities on the back of the stability of the ZiG since its inception in early April. Appearing on Beat the Market, Tafara Muntutu, Morgan & Co. head of research, said the multi-currency regime is necessary in the medium term as the market gains confidence in the ZiG.
I think if you want to have a currency that's going to be stable for decades or even a century going forward, why are we rushing? You don't need to rush. Take your time. Let's take things slow, and let's really make sure that every move that we're making, we're not disadvantaging, especially the private sector, because those are some of the key drivers of the economy. And if they're telling you that, look, we can't rush this de-dollarization, then it means something, So I think they need to take time. I think 2 years is too soon, because I think by saying we are getting rid of the US dollar in 2 years, you're effectively saying that our local currency is going to have all the confidence it needs to be, to fully be, just the sole currency in Zimbabwe in 2 years. And I think at the moment it's quite unlikely.
Investor participation on the Zimbabwe Stock Exchange decreased by 21% in the second quarter of 2024 against the first quarter, with foreign investors emerging as net sellers at 39 million ZiG.
When people say that the stock market is a barometer in one way or another, this is some of the things that they're talking about, because when there's a lot, I think going back to 2014, 2018, we used to have a lot of foreign investor activity in the country, back in the GNU days. But that, contribution by foreign investors has been falling down significantly. And by the trend, most of them are selling. It's just net selling at the end of each month or each quarter, which means most of them, they're trying to find ways to just get out of Zimbabwe and just limit their exposure to local risks. And I think it's to do with the volatile economic environment that we've been going through in the last 5 or so years. Policies have been shifting, things have just been too volatile. And I think that's been the reason why most investors are saying, look, the risk that we are taking on with our investment and the return we're getting, those two things, they're not meeting together.
Konapo, Ipapo pa ZTN Prime, DSTV channel 294, the place to be.